A very good morning to you everyone. This is Ajit Kumar Roy from Advanced Spoken English Institute. Today we are going to start with a very interesting class of spoken English training. For so long you have been learning about the sentence structure, rules of grammar, everything. But the spoken English is based on your conversation, right? Why you have come for the training? You have come for the training so that you can talk in English, you can talk in English with anyone, you can give interviews, you can interact with foreign clients, right? You can apply for new jobs, okay? You can take admission in different courses, you can do computers. So there are lots of advantages of learning spoken English. So today we are going to learn the conversation skill, how to talk, how to use your sentences in your conversation. This is the right way of talking in English. There are correct sentences that you should use for speaking in English, right? So in English, normally we have two types of conversation that we do. We have a formal conversation, we have an informal conversation. Formal is the conversation that you speak with your boss, you speak with your sir, you speak with any kind of professional. It's an official conversation. Informal conversation is a conversation that you do with your friends, family members, etc. Right? So today in our lesson, we have the first conversation that is about meeting at college. So two students, they are meeting at college and then they are discussing about their classes, they are about their course and lots of things that they discuss over here. So you should know the right way of the conversation, how to start a conversation and how to end the conversation in a better way, right? So over here we have meeting at college informal. For the informal only, you understand the greeting should be in a very casual way. Here it does not mean that you have to use good morning, good afternoon. It's not necessary that you have to be very formal in this conversation. This conversation you can just say your friend. Suppose your friend's name is Steve, right? So you can say, hi Steve, how are you? Simply you can ask the person, how are you? Hi Steve, तुम कैसे हो? Right? তুমি কেমন আছো? Like in Bengali when we talk, তুমি কেমন আছো? You say in English, you say, how are you? Okay? And the other person will reply over here. The other person will say, I am fine. How about you? Okay. So the other person is saying, I am fine. How about you? How about you means that the previous question has been repeated to you and you are replying to him. मैं ठीक हूँ, आप कैसे हैं? आप अपना बताइए. আমি ভালো আছি, আপনি কেমন আছেন? Right? So this is a very easy type of greeting that you do with your friend when you meet every day. You can say, hi, how are you? And the reply will be, I'm fine, how about you? Okay. Then you want to move ahead with the conversation. Now you think what you have to talk. So you can talk like this way and you can come to the point now. Now the thing is that I am fine, he said. The other person, how about you? Then you also have to reply. So you can say, I'm good. So it's a standard way of saying I am fine is a very old English that you use, but normally we use it. But you can say I am good. Okay, and since they are a college student, you know that. So what they will do, they will talk about some study matters, right? So he can ask, or you can ask like this way, I have passed my HS, I am feeling very happy. Suppose you have given your exam and you have come over there for collecting your certificate or any kind of function, then you can say to the person, I have passed my HS and I am feeling very good. আমি আমার হায়ার সেকেন্ডারি পাস করে নিয়েছি, আমি অনেক ভালো ফিল করছি। मैं अपना हायर सेकेंडरी या फिर 10 या फिर जो भी सब्जेक्ट में पास कर चुका हूँ, क्लास पास कर चुका और मुझे बहुत खुशी महसूस हो रहा है, राइट? सो यू कैन से आई हैव passed my HS and I'm feeling very good. Okay, so why I'm using this kind of conversation? Because over here it's about meeting at college, right? So the college meeting, normally after you pass the HS, then you go and take the admission in college. So that is the reason we are targeting the students of class 12 over here, right? So normally we get the students of class 12 and the one who is admitted in the college. That is the reason we are giving a general conversation so that you can use these sentences in your practice as well. So he's saying, I'm good, I have passed my HS, I'm feeling very good. This is a normal conversation of two students. Now the other person is saying, what's your duty? When there's someone is saying you that I have passed, is showing your feeling, then what is your duty to say? You have to congratulate that person. Whenever someone is saying, this is the thing I have felt in my 16 years of training now, the students, they don't know how to ask the open-ended question and try to get the conversation going. If you want to get the conversation going, you have to ask open-ended questions so that the people can give you a proper reply. And also when someone is saying something, you don't compliment. That is the main thing. Always try to compliment. Say that is good, that's great. This will give you fluency, right? So over here he has passed lectures, so you have to say like congrats. The congratulations short form you can use over here, congrats. So congratulations you say normally, and you don't, in the speaking form we don't use every time, we don't use full form, right? Because it will delay your fluency, your English pace will be very slow. So just say congrats. Then to get more information from that person, another person, you can say, I was about to call you last night but I forgot. So this statement you can use over here. I was about to call you last night but I forgot. It's a very good phrase to use that मैं ये काम करने जा रहा था. So whenever you want to say something that action was going, আমি এটা করতে যাচ্ছিলাম কিন্তু ওটা হলো না, possible নেই, ওটা কোনোভাবে ওটা করতে পারিনি, then you can say this statement, I was about to call you last night but I forgot. This is the response. Okay. Then this is a type of conversation that is starting. The conversation is going like this kind. And when he's saying something that was not possible for him, then what's your duty to reply? You say, it's all right. By the way, how was your result? To increase the conversation flow, you can say over here, it's all right. By the way, how was your result? Now he's saying it's all right. By the way, how was your result? Why? Because whenever someone is saying some kind of mistake that they have done, and it's not a major mistake, it's not a big mistake, then you can say it's all right to that person. It's okay, it's all right, you can say. So this person is saying that मैं आपको कॉल करने जा रहा था या मैं तुम्हें कॉल करने का सोच रहा था लेकिन किसी कारण से मैंने कॉल नहीं कर पाया. तो अदर पर्सन इज सेइंग कोई बात नहीं, अपना रिजल्ट बताओ, तुम्हारा रिजल्ट कैसा गया. যে কোনো ভাবে আমি তো কল করতে পারিনি, তুমি বলো তোমার রিজাল্টটা এরকম ছিল, how was your result, right? So this is the starting of the conversation, the 2-3 dialogues exchanges that I have given you over here. First person, hi Steve, how are you? Hi Steve, तुम कैसे हो? তুমি কেমন আছো? Then I am fine, how about you? You can use the person name over here. You can use the person, the person name is Mark, you can say Mark. So I'm using Christian name. Then he's saying I am good, আমি ভালো আছি. I have passed my HS, আমি HS pass করেছি, I am feeling very good. আমি ভালো ফিল করছি, feeling very good, okay? Then congrats, बधाई हो, congrats. I was about to call you last night. मैं तुम्हें कॉल करने जा रहा था but मैं भूल गया किसी कारण से, right? Then he's saying it's all right, कोई बात नहीं. By the way, how was your result? तुम्हारा रिजल्ट कैसा था? तुम्हारा रिजल्ट एरकम छिलो, right? So this is the starting part of the conversation now. Now we'll move ahead with talking more and more details. I want you to write this down. If you have a pen and paper handy with you, then you can write these dialogues down so that you don't forget it. And the students who are our institute students, they already have the book. From the book, they can match this conversation. They can practice by looking at this video, and they can see like how the conversation is going. But for the students who are just taking the training online, they have not collected the book, then you can definitely call us or you can fill up the form and take the online classes, or you can definitely call me and get your copy delivered to your address, or you can come to our office. I'll provide you with the address and you can purchase the book from our institute as well. Okay. So the important thing over here is that some of the important dialogues that you have to learn over here, that is I have plus past participle is used over here. I have passed. Okay. I have passed you can use. That is the important thing. Then I was about to call you. Okay. So these are the two dialogues that you can use over here. For other things also, for other conversation also you can use that I have done my homework, you can say that, or I was about to go outside. So these are the phrases that you have to learn. Okay, this is already in the book, you have to learn this phrase. This is the actual way of speaking English that you can use it with other dialogues also. Okay, so we'll continue with the conversation now. So I'll rub this part. So this was the first part of the conversation. Now the conversation will move ahead. So other person is saying, how was your result? He's asking. So definitely you have to reply about the result. So he's saying, well, I have also passed. Okay. So well is a filler. Okay, it's a filler over here. It is used in a very casual way when you're talking to your friend. Well, by the way, these are just the fillers that will help you get the fluency. So he's saying, well, I also passed, but I'm trying to improve my English. He's saying, I am trying to improve my English. So he passed. See, passing does not mean that you have done well in all the subjects. He is saying that I have passed, but the problem is with the English, he is trying to improve. Trying is a phrase that is used when you are giving effort, lots of effort to achieve something. I want to is a very casual way, but when you say I'm trying to, that means he's putting the effort to achieve that goal, trying to improve his English. Then the other person, after hearing this dialogue, is saying, I'm getting better in English, but I have to work on math. He's saying, okay, so the reply is This is called a filler, just like well. This is an additional word used by the good English speakers to get the fluency. They use this word well to get the fluency. So I'm getting better. I'm getting better in English. मैं English में बहुत अच्छा हो रहा हूँ. I'm getting better in English. আমি ইংলিশে অনেক ভালো আছি. But I have to work on math. এখানে ফ্রেজটা আছে I have to work on math. Two important dialogues are used over here. One is I am getting better in English and I have to work on math. These two dialogues you have to learn. First is I am getting better means আমি আস্তে আস্তে করে প্র্যাকটিস করে করে বেটার হয়ে যাচ্ছি ইংলিশে আর I have to work on math. আমার একটু ম্যাথটা উইক আছে আর ম্যাথের উপর কাজ করতে হবে. So I have to work on math. This is the dialogue you have to use. Okay. Then the conversation will go ahead and he will say, I'm getting better. I used to take tuition from Mr. Smith. Do you want his phone number? Okay. So here he is saying, I used to take tuition from Mr. Smith. So after getting to know that there was a problem in his math, so he's saying I used to take tuition from Mr. He's giving advice. This phrase is I used to. I used to. So used to, ed is used over here. Why? Because this action was done in the past, it is not done now. मैं उनसे ट्रेनिंग लेता था, मैं ये काम करता था, मैं अब नहीं कर रहा हूँ. मैं स्कूल जाता था. I used to go to school. मैं फुटबॉल खेलता था. So I used to. So he's saying I used to take tuition from Mr. Smith. Do you want his phone number? अब हम पूछ रहे क्या तुम्हें उसका नंबर चाहिए? Do you want? क्या तुम्हें तुम्हारे कीवर्ड नंबरটা লাগবে? Do you want his phone number? So this is a question. Do you want his phone number? So as a good friend, he's giving him advice that if you take tuition from that person, you will also improve in your math. So he's saying, I used to take tuition from Mr. Smith. Do you want his phone number? Right? But the person is replying by saying, I'm not used to travel so much. His institute is far. Thanks anyways. I am not used to travel so much. His institute is too far. Thanks anyways. Okay, so he's saying I'm not used to. So here this is single, this is simple present tense use. I'm not. So here he's saying I'm not used. This is a present tense feeling he's saying. मुझे ये काम करने का आदत नहीं है. আমি এটা করতে পারি না. I'm not used to. So I'm not used to is used when you are saying ये activity मेरे से होता नहीं है. मुझे बहुत मुश्किल होता है ये करने में. So he's saying I'm not used to travel so much. इसे travel करना पसंद नहीं. ज़्यादा दूर दूर जाके पढ़ाई करना, कहीं और घर से बाहर जाना उसे पसंद नहीं है. So he's saying I'm not used to travel so much. His institute is far. उसका institute वो सर जो आप नाम ले रहे हो उसका वो institute far है. Thanks anyways. So thanks anyways means anyways is used. That means you are trying to help me. You are trying to help me. आप मेरा कोशिश कर रहे हैं. ठीक है? कोशिश करने के लिए धन्यवाद. Thank you. Anyways. So anyways is used when you are trying to help someone and the help was not successful. It was not be able to help, but then also you are saying thanks anyways. Right? You just not say thanks. Here what happens? Many people they don't get help. They don't say thank you also. On road when you go, someone will ask you like where is this address, and the person say I don't know. Then you don't thank that person. Say he is unable to help me. वो तो मेरा help नहीं कर पाया तो हम उसको thank you बोले नहीं. Then also you say thanks anyways because he tried to help you. So it's a very polite way. It's a manner that you have to use for thanking someone every time. You have to use these words, thank you, sorry, everything is a part of your personality. Okay. So here what is happening? Thanks anyway. So this is the second part of the conversation where they are discussing about the class. One person say, well, I have also passed. मैं भी pass कर चुका हूँ. अभी pass করে নিয়েছি. I'm trying to improve my English. किंतु हमारा English टा भी कैसे हम English से improve करते चाहिए. You know I'm getting better in English. আমি তো English অনেক ভালো হয়ে গেছি আস্তে আস্তে করে প্র্যাকটিস করে. But I have to work on math. কিন্তু আমার ম্যাথের উপর কাজ করতে হবে. ম্যাথের উপর প্র্যাকটিস করতে হবে. I used to take tuition. Now this is advice. You can give advice by this way. I used to take tuition from Mr. Smith. আমি ওর থেকে টিউশন নিতাম. Do you want his phone number? তোমার কি ওর নাম্বার লাগবে? And he's saying I'm not used to travel so much. আমি এত দূর যেতে পারি না. His institute is far. Thanks anyways. Okay, so what are the important things that you have to learn over here? These are the dialogues you will use. Conversation is this one conversation, but you can make multiple conversation with the help of these dialogues like I am trying to. So I am trying to improve is there, but you can say I am trying to learn. I am trying to speak. Anything you can use. That is an important phrase that if you have a pen and paper, you can write it down. Then you know I am getting better in English. So I am getting better in math. You can say I am getting better in science. Whatever you use. Means you are saying that gradually, aste aste, tomorrow improvement hoche. I am getting better. Then the other phrase I used to take tuition. I used to can be used. Any action, যেটা তুমি আগে করতে এখন করছো না, তখন তুমি use I used to. I used to. Then I'm not used to means এটা আমার I'm comfortably I'm not used to talking in English. So I am not used to. So this is the way you have to go ahead with the conversation. So this is the second part of the conversation. And now we are left with the ending part, that is just a short ending that you have to use over here. Always remember, don't leave your conversation half the way. Whenever you practice, try to start the conversation, talk about the main topic, and then end the conversation also. So in the ending, what you can say, like he's saying thanks anyways, then you can say you're welcome, and then you end. Always when someone is thanking you, you say you're welcome. Then don't just say directly say bye. Okay, bye. You're welcome. Then you say like what is the problem? Why you want to leave? I'm going to attend my class now. Bye for now. Now he's saying I am going to attend my class now. Then bye for now. Just saying bye, like directly bye, sounds very awkward with your friend. So it's better you say that I'm going to attend my class now. So here what is the important phrase you have? I'm going to, right? ধন্যবাদ জানিয়েছো, তখন তুমি বলবে ওকে ওয়েলকাম। দেন আমি এখন আমার ক্লাস নিতে যাচ্ছি, मैं अभी अपना क्लास अटेंड करने जा रहा हूँ। बाय, टॉक टू यू लेटर, बाद में हम लोग मिलते हैं, बाद में बात करते हैं। बाय फॉर नाउ, अभी के लिए बाय बाय। So this is the way you will end the conversation. It's a smart way of talking. Then you can say no problem, bye, see you later. Then the other person is saying no problem, bye, see you later. Okay, so now this is the ending part of your conversation. There are three parts that I have discussed. One was the greeting part, then one was the body part where you have lots of details you have discussed regarding the classes and improvement, and then there was the ending part. For any conversation, you should have three parts of your conversation. Then only your conversation is a successful one, and you have to practice this conversation with your friends, with the family members, and try to learn the phrases that I taught you, the important phrases, important sentences that I have underlined. Those phrases you have to practice and try to experiment with those phrases. Try to use different pattern, different verbs with that, and try to practice. In our class, we teach all the students these conversations that I have taught you today, and you can the students are made partners, and they talk to each other, and they try to talk without looking. Lots of practices we do in the classes, right? So that's why I suggest you, if you just fill up the registration form, online registration form, and register for the online classes, then you can have the partner with you where you can practice these conversation with the partners, and it will help you a lot. It will give you fast improvement. And if you are interested in taking the class in our institute, if you are from Kolkata, then definitely you can go to our website, Google My Business, and you can check the details of our institute. You have my number over there. You can call me and you can visit the center. You can collect the book and take the classes according to your time. Okay, we have a flexible batches over here, so there will be no issues. According to your time pattern, I can give you the classes. So that's all about the first conversation of our conversation practice lesson. This is a formal conversation meeting at college, right? So I would suggest you to subscribe to our channel. If you're the first time viewer, then subscribe so that you get more English related videos. And the students who are already subscribed to the channel, I would suggest you to practice it, like, and give your comment. If you have understood the class properly, then you can comment. If you have any doubt regarding the sentences that I taught you, you can just ask me and you can clarify your doubts. So that's all about our conversation training today. Thank you very much for your time. Have a great day.